Let's make the Floating Peaks table runner. You can use fat eighths or layer cake squares. Today we'll use some fall colors. The first step is to sew some simple strip sets. When you press your strip sets, you're pushing away from you with the iron so the strip is at the top. The most important thing to remember is when you go to the cutting mat, turn your whole stack over so the strip is at the bottom. First, we'll cut some large units and we'll align the line on the top and the bottom and cut a trapezoid shape. And that's a simple one to do. The second thing we'll do, again, that contrast strip is at the bottom. The second thing we'll do is we'll cut a triangle. And now we just need one triangle so I can kind of fussy cut and see where would I like to cut it so that I get the most print in there. I have my blunt edge even with the top, a line is even with the bottom, and then I'll cut. And so those are the two shapes that you'll need for this quilt, the trapezoid and the triangle, and they're both super simple to cut. Let me show you how to arrange the pieces before you sew them together. I'm starting with two large triangles across the strip from each other, and now I'm going to add in the units that we cut earlier. These large units all have a black strip. The black strip is going to face that center triangle. So as we line these up, the black strip faces the center triangle, and away we go. Get these last ones in place here. And now we need to fill in the little triangles. And these little ones are going to also have that black strip facing toward the middle. We won't face it any other way. They're all going to point toward the middle. And we'll put a little triangle at the end of each one. And look at it, it's shaping up, starting to look like a table runner. And then we have some here. And our last few. Once you get these all arranged, you can rearrange and distribute the colors how you'd like them to be. When you're ready to sew them together, they'll get separated and you're going to make rows. And each of these triangles goes to a trapezoid unit to make a row. Then we'll stitch the rows to the center triangle, working from the middle all the way out to the edge. Remember to use pins when you're stitching your rows together. When the rows have been stitched together, we'll trim a 1/4 inch off of the center edges along those triangles. This will reduce bulk and make it much easier to sew the strip in between. I used a chalk pencil to mark the raw edge of both the triangle section and the center strip. This way I know the points will end up directly across from each other. I stitched the center strip between the two sections. I trimmed the ends, and now all that's left is quilting and binding.